Until tomorrow. Of course, Tanganga has a stress fracture for a few months now. And of course, he didn't recover during this period. And we have some little problems that we have to analyze tomorrow morning before we make a decision. But the ones that had surgeries, Kane, Son, and Sissoko, these three, they recover and they are ready to play.
So you get the impression as well that everybody is as match fit that they possibly can be at this stage.
You know, it's something new that we don't know. I think only when we are on the pitch playing in these new circumstances, I think will be the moment for the players to feel it and for us to analyze. So let's wait for tomorrow.
And just finally from me, because there are a lot of people want to speak to you. Obviously a big game because of the circumstances, the first game back in this mini season. The fact that it's a former team of yours, Jose, does that make it extra special?
No. I think it's a bit special because it's quite a similar feeling to the first match of the season. Match day one is always special, and I think probably all of us coaches, players, we have this little different feeling of match day one. And in the end, this is not match day one, but we can feel it that way because it was a long time of, let's say, holiday, but this special moment for the world and difficult for everybody, even the returning to training, going through so many different phases. But yes, I'm happy to play, even knowing we'll be behind closed doors. We know that millions will be watching it, and we want to give a good game, want to give a good football match.
Thank you very much, Jose. Thanks, Simon.
Thank you, Gary.
Okay, thank you, Gary. We're now going to go to Mandy from PLP. I'm just going to unmute you. Okay, Mandy.
Hi, Jose.
Hello.
Hi.
You good?
Yeah, good, thank you. How much does it help your preparation, Jose, for this game, given you've got such an insight into this United side? Because it's hard for everybody to judge the form of teams until maybe a few games into this new part of the season. How much does it help your preparation that you know them so well?
It doesn't help. Honestly, it doesn't help. Of course, I know some of their players, but I try to know the players from every team. And when I didn't have the chance to work with them, like I did with some of the United boys, you try to study them as much as you can. So normally, yes, I study opponents collectively, individually. That's normal. And I don't know, but maybe 2-3 weeks ago, we knew that the Premier League was going to start. We knew clearly that United was the first opponent, West Ham was the second opponent, Sheffield United the third opponent. So of course you had lots of time to analyze your opponents, but you analyze your opponents 3 months ago, 4 months ago, 5 months ago. And this is a situation where you didn't even have the friendly matches like you have in normal pre-seasons to follow your opponents and to see and to understand the state of form, the performance level, probably new tendencies when you have time to work before that first match of the season. Everything is different. Thing is different. for me, after more than 2 decades in football, it's hard for me to say that something is new for me, but this is new for me. To play this first match after this period is new for me too.
Just one more question from me. What have you made of the impact that Bruno Fernandes has had at Old Trafford?
He's a good player. He plays in a good team, in a big club. And normally good players, sooner or later, they adapt and they perform. In this case, he arrived and he found the team.
Yeah, Cam. Hi, how are you?
Hello,
You okay?
you good?
I'm very well, thank you. In one of the last press conferences when we were at a training ground, you were describing how you were hanging on by your fingernails to the battle for the top 4 because of the players you had missing. Now you have all those players back. How do you assess Friday and going into the battle for the top 4?
The battle of top 4 would be amazing if we all start with the same number of points. But unfortunately, that's not the case. We start with minus, 7 or 8 from Chelsea, with minus, 13, 14 from Leicester. We start with minus in relation to many